Hello everyone, Drew Scott here. You know, nothing gets me more fired up than helping people find the perfect living space. And today, we're diving into the pros and cons of renting an apartment versus a house. It's a big decision, right? Trust me, I've seen it all, from cozy studios to sprawling estates. But at the end of the day, it's about finding the right fit for your lifestyle and your budget. So let's break it down and explore which option might be your perfect match. Let's be real, folks. One of the biggest factors when choosing a place to live is the cost. And when it comes to your hard-earned cash, apartments often come out on top. Think about it, lower monthly rent payments. That means more money in your pocket for things you love. Plus, many apartments include utilities like water and heat in the rent, saving you even more. It's all about simplifying your life and keeping your finances in check. For budget-conscious renters, especially those just starting out, apartments can be a fantastic option. They offer a manageable entry point into the rental market without breaking the bank. Plus, think of all the experiences you can have with that extra cash. Travel, hobbies, that new gadget you've been eyeing. So when you're weighing the pros and cons of apartments versus houses, remember that affordability is a major advantage on the apartment side. It's all about making smart financial choices that set you up for success, both now and in the future. Let's talk square footage, folks. One of the biggest differences between apartments and houses is the amount of space you get. Apartments, especially in bustling cities, are known for being, well, cozy. For some, that's part of the charm, a tight-knit, minimalist lifestyle. But for others, especially families or those with a lot of stuff, it can feel a bit cramped. Living in a smaller space can actually encourage you to be more organized and intentional about your belongings. It's a chance to embrace minimalism and declutter your life. Plus, with a little creativity and some clever storage solutions, you can maximize every square inch of your apartment. Think vertical storage, multi-purpose furniture, and utilizing those often overlooked spaces under beds and sofas. With a little planning and a positive attitude, you can create a comfortable and stylish home, no matter the square footage. Now, let's talk amenities, folks. One of the biggest perks of apartment living is access to those sweet extras that many houses just don't offer. Think about it, a sparkling swimming pool, a state-of-the-art fitness center, maybe even a rooftop terrace with stunning city views. These are the kinds of perks that can elevate your living experience from ordinary to extraordinary. Imagine coming home from a long day at work and taking a dip in the pool without ever leaving your building, or squeezing in a quick workout in the fitness center without even having to step outside. It's all about convenience and luxury, right at your fingertips. And let's not forget about the sense of community that apartment amenities can foster. Picture yourself striking up a conversation with your neighbor by the pool, or challenging them to a friendly game of tennis on the community court. So, when you're weighing the pros and cons of apartments versus houses, remember that those apartment perks can be a major game changer. Okay, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say the neighbor in the next apartment. One of the biggest drawbacks of apartment living is the potential lack of privacy. When you share walls, floors, and ceilings with others, there's bound to be some noise bleed through. Imagine trying to enjoy a quiet evening at home when you hear your neighbor's dog barking incessantly through the walls, or being jolted awake by the sound of your upstairs neighbor's kids running around like a herd of elephants. It's enough to drive anyone a little crazy. And it's not just about noise. Living in close proximity to others also means sacrificing some personal space and freedom. But hey, it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to mitigate noise issues and create a sense of privacy in an apartment. Investing in noise-canceling headphones, using white noise machines, and strategically placing furniture can all help to minimize sound transfer. With a little effort and a positive attitude, you can create a peaceful and private haven, even in the heart of a bustling apartment complex. Let's be honest, folks, there's something undeniably appealing about having space to spread out, and when it comes to square footage, houses reign supreme. Imagine walking through the front door and being greeted by a spacious living room perfect for entertaining guests or just relaxing with your family. You've got a dedicated dining room, a home office, and maybe even a finished basement for a home theater or a playroom for the kids, and let's not forget about the great outdoors. Having a backyard is a game changer, especially if you have kids or pets. It's a place where you can soak up the sun, host barbecues, or simply enjoy some peace and quiet amidst nature. For those who value their privacy and crave the freedom to live life on their own terms, renting a house can be a worthwhile investment. Okay, let's talk about the elephant in the room, or should I say, the price tag on that charming house. While houses offer more space and privacy, they also tend to come with a higher price tag. Rent for a house is generally more expensive than an apartment, and that's just the beginning. You'll also be responsible for utilities like water, gas, electricity, and trash removal, which can add up quickly. And don't forget about those pesky hidden costs. Homeowners insurance for renters is typically required, and you might need to factor in lawn care, snow removal, and general maintenance expenses. If you're set on renting a house, there are ways to make it more affordable. Consider finding a roommate to share the costs, or look for houses in more affordable neighborhoods. It's all about being smart with your money and making choices that align with your financial goals. Let's be real, folks. One of the biggest perks of renting a house is the unparalleled privacy it offers. Imagine coming home after a long day, and you can finally unwind in your own private sanctuary, free from the noise and distractions of apartment living. You can blast your favorite music without worrying about disturbing your neighbors, or have a lively gathering with friends without worrying about complaints. Renting a house often means having your own outdoor space, whether it's a spacious backyard, a cozy patio, or a charming balcony. It's your own little slice of paradise, where you can enjoy fresh air, soak up the sun, and escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life. Plus, with fewer shared walls and no upstairs neighbors, you'll experience a level of peace and tranquility that's simply unmatched in most apartment buildings. In general, renting a house offers a greater sense of seclusion and personal space compared to apartment living. If you value your privacy and crave a sense of peace and quiet, renting a house might be the perfect fit for you. Okay, let's get real for a moment, folks. While renting a house offers incredible perks like space and privacy, it also comes with a whole new set of responsibilities. Unlike apartment living, where maintenance is typically handled by the landlord, renting a house often means taking on some of those tasks yourself. Think about it. That leaky faucet in the bathroom, that's on you to fix. The overgrown lawn that's starting to resemble a jungle, time to dust off that lawnmower? Many landlords are willing to handle major repairs, and there are plenty of resources available to help you tackle those smaller maintenance tasks. Plus, think of it as a chance to learn new skills and become more self-reliant. So, while renting a house might require a bit more elbow grease, it's a small price to pay for the freedom and independence that comes with it. Let's talk personalization, folks. One of the most exciting aspects of renting a house is the opportunity to truly make it your own. Unlike apartments, where you might be limited by strict rules and regulations, houses often offer more flexibility when it comes to decorating and making changes to the space. Imagine finally painting that wall your favorite shade of blue, or creating a cozy reading nook in that sunny corner of the living room. With a little creativity and some DIY magic, you can transform that empty space into your own personal oasis. Having a yard gives you the freedom to flex your green thumb and create a beautiful garden, or to set up a cozy outdoor seating area for entertaining friends and family. Of course, it's important to communicate with your landlord and get their approval before making any major changes to the property. But in general, renting a house offers more opportunities for personalization and customization compared to apartment living. Let's talk long-term commitment, folks. Renting a house often involves a longer lease agreement compared to apartments, which typically offer more flexible month-to-month or short-term options. While a longer lease can provide stability and peace of mind, it also requires careful consideration of your future plans and financial situation. Imagine signing a year-long lease on a charming house, but then getting a job offer in another city 6 months later. Breaking a lease can be costly and complicated, so it's important to carefully weigh the pros and cons of a longer-term commitment before signing on the dotted line. On the other hand, a longer lease can also work in your favor. It provides a sense of stability and predictability, knowing that you won't have to worry about finding a new place to live for a set period of time. Ultimately, the decision of whether to commit to a longer lease depends on your individual circumstances and priorities. So, whether you choose an apartment or a house, each has its unique advantages and challenges. It's all about finding the right fit for your lifestyle, your budget, and your priorities. Remember, there's no right or wrong answer, just the best choice for you. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more insights on your housing choices.